So the $1,000,000 question is the Samsung 360 worth buying? This is the 2017 model, by the way. But is it worth buying in 2021 with all the other new modern, much more modern, may I add, 360 cameras on the market? Well, I'll let you guys tell me. So what I did in this video is I went on ahead and I took this camera with me to work, and I mounted it on my dashboard, and I just kind of did a little quick vlog. Every single day was a quick little vlog. And so this is going to be a part 4 series because I was at work for 4 days this week. So this is going to be a part 4 series. So this is video 1 of 4. Go through all the little videos and let me know. Meet me at part 5. Part 5, we're going to go over this camera here. I'm going to make the overall review of this camera on the 5th video. So hope you guys enjoy it. All right, see you in the 5th video.
Right, what is going on YouTube? Your boy Jay on the Segway. So we got the Samsung 360 camera. This is the very first video I'm recording with it, in the daylight at least. Did some at home. So right now we got the camera settings on 2K at 30 frames a second. I didn't do anything with the microphones, like as far as you know how you can do the wind resistance. I didn't put that setting on. So this is without the wind muffs, without the wind resistance setting on. Only got the front camera on this one, so I'm gonna play around with this camera, and I'll see you in a second. All right, guys, and this is what it sounds like with the wind reduction on. So right now we're in Stacy. We got the sunroof open. I probably didn't even need to tilt the sunroof up because you guys can probably see it. I forgot that these 360 cameras have a super wide lens, fisheye type lens. Anyways, this is what it looks like. Like I said, the settings on 2K, 30 frames a second. And how do I sound? I'm curious to hear how I sound. This thing has like 1, 2, 3, like four microphones placed around it. This is pretty cool. I got this thing. You know what? Guess how much you think I bought this for? On the settings below. I mean, in the comments below. I'm sorry. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace. Just to kind of give you an idea, guess how much I got this camera for though? And this is what is it, February 2021. So right now I think on Amazon I saw them for about $260. Would I pay $260 for this camera? I tell you what, if I got this camera before I bought it, like if I had my hands on it to see how good, you know, if someone like gave it to me to test it out, and then they turned around and told me how much it was, I wouldn't pay this much for it. That much I know. If I would have bought this camera for full price, and then used it, I would have been pissed. Because I personally don't have a need for a 360-degree camera. At least I don't think I do. Now, where it comes in handy in a vehicle, if you want to use something like this for a dash cam, problem with this thing is, and I've seen so many, there's so many negative reviews on this one specific thing, it overheats. It just overheats. One cool thing about this thing is that you can plug it in and it can charge while you're using it, but do you really want to charge it while you're using it when it overheats without even being plugged in? Look, it's 47 degrees outside right now. It is still winter time. Still winter, right? I don't even want to see what happens when spring comes around, or even summer. You know, what happens when summer comes around? What happens when spring comes around? Do you you know, do you go on ahead and put this camera away and use something else because this one just won't hold up? It's just gonna keep overheating, or do you use it for, you know, however long it's gonna last before it overheats? I don't know. I know I'm about to find out though. But I really want you guys to guess how much you think this camera, how much you think I bought this camera for. And this is the 2017 model, as you guys see in the thumbnail. Let me see. It wasn't used very much. You know, it's lightly used. It's an older couple who likes to travel. They probably got it as a part of a package, maybe with a cell phone that they bought or something like that. They tried it out. They didn't really like it. They said they don't have a use for it. It's probably going to be the same deal with me. I'm just doing this right now just to make a video. and they sold it. So anyways, we'll continue on. I'm gonna get down the road. Maybe I'll go on ahead and put the 360 camera on so you guys can see what I'm looking at. I'll do that for a little bit, and then we'll talk about specs and stuff like that, probably in a more quieter setting. But at least you guys see I got the sunroof open. Next scene is going to be with the sunroof closed. All right, so you guys can hear the ambient noise difference. All right, guys, so here we go. We got the dual lens. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool device, pretty cool setting, pretty cool functionality. I don't know how I sound right now, but I do have the noise reduction on. Remember, like I told you guys, there's a camera on the top and 2 on the sides. So I don't know how it's gonna sound right now. It should sound pretty good. I did like a quick preview of the first part of this little clip, and it sounded pretty good when I played it back. So I was like, oh, that was actually quite impressive, being that I'm in a car with an open sunroof. But this is what it sounds like. And we're gonna go on ahead and close the sunroof. Now this car puts out about 141 decibels of exhaust noise. It's straight 3-inch, straight from the pretty much from the engine block all the way out the back. It's pretty loud, so it makes a good ambient noise test. I guess about the same amount of noise as a busy street, maybe even a little bit louder. But this is what it sounds like. Let's see what I see. Now this thing right here, I'm gonna go online and start looking up for different accessories to improve user experience. What does that mean exactly? Well, the material that this camera is made out of is some type of real slippery surface, plastic or something. I don't know exactly what to call it, but I'm pretty sure it's on the box. Just haven't looked at it. But it's real slippery, so if you don't have anything grippy on your hands, or if your hands are dry, it's going to be kind of challenging to hold this camera if you're going to hold it in your hand. One thing off the rip I recommend is a tripod. We'll talk about all that later. I just want you guys to hear what it sounds like, kind of like a field test in a noisy vehicle or a noisy environment. I can do some walking on a windy day and let you know, and then have the wind reduction on and then turn it off so you guys kind of have a gauge on how it sounds. But for now, this is what I got. This is what we're dealing with, and I'll see you guys in a hot second. So this is the end of day 1 using this 360 camera. Didn't really show any footage during the day because I was kind of busy. I did not have the proper mount set up already so that I could show you guys my point of view as I'm driving. So this camera's pretty cool. It's not, I like the size. I'm worried about the lenses breaking, you know, having to deal with the camera possibly falling if you mount it on a tripod, or let's just say you just have it on a selfie stick and you drop it. These lenses are like bug eye. They're like sticking out. This thing fall on the lens. It's just, you're gonna have to figure out how to get a new lens cover, because I'm pretty sure the video is gonna be screwed. I don't know if there's any I don't know if they have any type of lens protectors, or if these lenses are easy to replace. I've been looking for accessories for this camera in particular, and I can't find anything. So I'm just going to continue to do my due diligence and look around. But we're going to close out day 1. I'm going to do every day that I'm out on the road until I get back home, and then we'll come to a conclusion. But tomorrow you guys should be well, it ain't tomorrow, it's going to be the next clip. You guys will see a little bit of my drive. I'm trying to continue looking for the parts for my tripod, so I can set it up on top of the dashboard and kind of use this camera as a dash cam. So anyways, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next clip. was a long day. Guess how many miles we squeezed out of this truck today? You guys ready for this? I think we were supposed to drive 753 miles. That's where we were. I may have taken a detour. This is an all-time record for me. Mind you, this truck only does 72 miles an hour on cruise. Yeah, you get speed going down hills, and you lose speed going up some also. All right, you ready? And I still have 21 minutes left on my clock. You guys see that? I still got 21 minutes left. Look, I did this job because I love to drive. I could have done anything. I could have been a race car driver, which probably would have been a lot more intense as far as the process and everything, is getting my racing license and stuff like that. I was either going to be a race car driver, a limo driver, anything with driving, taxi driving, train conductor, bus, truck, didn't matter. I just knew when I got out the military, I wanted to drive. I drive the hell out of this truck. I mean, that's just me. I just drive. You know, my theory, my whole theory is, if you're going to drive, drive. You know, don't be lollygagging. Don't be doing all this extra stuff. If you're going to drive, drive. If you're not going to drive, then stay in the right lane, hit the cruise button, and stay there. And let me do my thing, and anybody else who thinks like me. So, 72 mile an hour truck, that's basically like, I think what, 72 miles an hour times 11 is like, what, 780 something, 784, something like that. Mind you, these things, just because they're governed at a certain speed, don't mean they're going to do it. Like, if your tires are worn down, you may only be doing 70 miles an hour, 71. You know, it just depends on how worn down your tires are, how low your tire pressures are, you know, stuff like that. And, of course, the weight of your truck, your route. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. And before we actually hang it up for the rest of the day, I wanted to give you guys an idea on low light performance in this place. So right now I'm in a more of a toned down area of Vegas. Kind of like the northeastern part, almost actually getting out of the area. Right now we're riding with the wind. They got regular street lights on right now. You guys can see that. Businesses over here, they got their little bright LEDs on. When I turn this thing around, we're going to be going straight up into a headwind. I think the headwind is like 18 miles an hour or something like that. So I want you guys to see what the noise canceling is like. If you guys plan on using this at night in a city area, this is kind of a decent amount of light for a city area. This is kind of how it's going to look. You probably don't see me at all. Right now I got the settings at the ISO sensitivity at 16,000, which is really high, so I could be grainy. I got the ISO set for 16,000, and let me see, I think I have the exposure all the way up, like all the way up. So let's turn this thing around and give you guys an idea of what it's going to sound like on a windy day. It is very windy out here today in Vegas. I guess the wind is rolling off those mountains in the background, and the air is a little dusty, you know, so this is how it's going to sound. I'm riding right into the wind right now. It could be windier, but it's not. I hope you guys hear me. But I went to this place called Country Boy or something like that. I'm going to put it down below. I went to this place and got me, you ready? A pastrami sandwich. Dude, look, let me tell you something, all right? I'm from Brooklyn, New York, right? Brooklyn, New York, the bodegas always got the bomb pastrami sandwiches. Like, they cook that thing on a grill up in a bodega, and they hook it up. This place, a fast food joint out here in Vegas, had a pastrami sandwich. A little BMW 135i. They had a pastrami sandwich, so I'm about to go tear this thing up, all right? I'm about to get it in, so... Without further ado, guys, this is what it sounded like with the wind coming into it. Now, I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. So right now, we're in a post-pastrami sandwich era of my day. Look at all that leftover pastrami.
what is that, residue? What you want to call it? Fries were decent. What do I rate this pastrami sandwich? Guys, look, I was extremely excited to have a pastrami. You know how long it's been since I had a pastrami sandwich that was made at any type of establishment? It was the Bodega. Poppy, let me tell you something. Poppy in New York, Brooklyn, New York to be exact. These places out here in Vegas ain't got nothing on your pastrami sandwich, let me tell you. Look at all that extra. When you go to Poppy's Bodega in New York and get a pastrami sandwich, you ain't gonna have no extra anything. They give you pure meat. Good meat too.
Pause, no homo.
They put the mustard. This place was good, all right? I'm not even gonna say that it was complete trash, but it was trash, all right? Just not complete trash. Why do I say it was trash? Look at all that stuff, man. All that chewy stuff. Poppy don't give you all that chewy stuff when you get pastrami sandwiches at the Bodega. Just don't get it. You get pure, straight up meat. Then you get the sandwich bread. You get some I usually get it with some Swiss cheese and some honey mustard or some Dijon mustard. With some salt and pepper. Guys. 1 to 10. Let's just rate this from 1 to... No. We're going to do 1 to 5. We're going to be a little more exquisite with our ratings. On a scale of 1 to 5, how do I rate that pastrami? Nah, that shit was a 2B. Believe that. That was a number 2. Why? I shouldn't be eating my pastrami sandwich and pulling strings of... I don't even know what that is. Just pulling it out, though. I was like, throw that down. And I have to chew. I'm sifting through the meat while it's in my mouth. No homo. And I'm pulling strings out. I'm like, yo, it's like pulling pubes out of your mouth. All right? Shouldn't have to do that when I'm eating a pastrami sandwich. The bread was good. The mustard was good. That meat was trash. I keep trying to let y'all go for the end of the day. That should be it. Right now, I'm about to get on this GTA real quick. I'm about to go sell some stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning once again. You gotta be real careful. You gotta be real careful with this camera. This camera, many a times already now, I thought it was recording, it wasn't. So when you guys operate a camera like this, or this specific camera, make sure it's actually recording and you actually have it set on video. I had it on capture. It's been just taking pictures. I'm like, okay, did it even get the video with the 370Z? Alright guys, so we just left Vegas. I tried to record this. I don't know, the thing stops recording and it shuts off. Battery's at like 63%. Anyways, we're headed up north to Baker's farm or something like that. And we're going to go pick up some hay. We're going to use this hay to make dog food, cat food, all kinds of foods. I think it's a Purina plant, so we actually use the hay to make whatever, like I said, whatever kind of food they're going to make with it, probably fish food, whatever. Anything Purina makes, as far as animal foods go, that's what they're going to use the alfalfa for. So we're going up there right now. We're going to probably stop by a Love's fuel station, get some fuel, and... Oh, look at that rat rod. Look at that. Kind of neat, man. Yeah, we're going to go on ahead and get some fuel and then head over a mountain pass, supposedly. Supposedly there's a mountain pass I got to drive over to get to this baker's place. So we're going ahead and do that. So I can see you guys in a little bit. When I get to the cool stuff, I'll go on ahead and show you guys some of it. Since this is a 360 degree camera, I figured I'd give you guys 360 degrees of video for a little bit. I personally couldn't watch 360 video for very long because I don't know, it's something about the whole way it works. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like it. I don't fancy it so much.
I literally bought this camera because we're still gonna guess. I still want you guys to guess how much you think I paid for this camera. Got it used. Like I said, the persons who used to have this camera before me, they only used it, I think they said like once or twice, just to kind of get a feel for it. They're traveling people. It's not what they kind of expect. They're a little more old-fashioned, so they're probably used to the whole two-dimension type of recording, you know, just having like something like a GoPro or DSLR. They're probably used to that style, and that's kind of what I am used to. I'm kind of new to this 360 thing. This is my very first 360 camera ever, so I have to like play around with it a lot more. But just like I said, I wanted to make this vlog type of thing and show it to you guys. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool, but I find myself using the one lens, you know, instead of using the 360. So this is your 360. Right now I'm picking up hay. I'm following the gentleman, as you guys can see that away. If you look the other way, I'm following him, and he's going to take me to a farm about 8 miles away, load me up with some hay, and then off to Lincoln, Nebraska I go. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, another 360 clip. Thank you for visiting Nevada. Welcome to Utah. And change time zone. Now we're on mountain time. Yeah, looks like Utah then went on ahead and lowered their speed limit from Nevada's 70. We're down to 65 right now. So, just wanted to share that water crossing with you guys, man, in case you guys never traveled those waters. Alright guys, we're driving through Provo, Utah. This is in the Salt Lake City area. Again, the name of it is Provo, P-R-O-V-O, Utah. Pretty neat little area, man. Really nice. Downtown looks kind of newish. I kind of dig it. If you guys are ever driving through Salt Lake City, maybe you want to get off the interstate, jump on Highway 189, and kind of ride it through. That is, if you're not in a rush. Because as you can see, there are traffic lights. These traffic lights do flow together. You just may catch some. I think I went through about 9 or 10 traffic lights before I stopped at this one. So they seem to be running somewhat in sync with each other. So if you guys ever get a chance to, check it out, man. Just check it out. Pretty neat little area. You guys can see the mountain in the background. I don't know if you really can, but godly, it's gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. What's up, guys? Alright, so we are finally done for the day. I stopped right here on the side of the road, Rock Springs, Wyoming. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm pretty tired. 705 miles today is what we did. Let me tell you guys, man. Whew. Today's drive was amazing. So I'm just gonna go on ahead, brush my teeth. Well, I'm gonna eat my food first, then brush my teeth, do a little wash-up thingy-majiggy. You know, I got a little wash-up system going on in my truck. And we're gonna hit the sack, man, because I'm tired. We're gonna do this all again tomorrow. I think tomorrow I gotta squeeze out 720. There it is. 723 miles to the place where I have to drop this load off at. And then once I get that dropped off, then I think I have like a 34 mile drive to where I'm going to park my truck for the weekend and maybe start this up again either Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, man. Good morning, guys. It is damn morning. Just walked around, looked at the truck, make sure everything was good. This is day 4. Let's get it started. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday. It is Friday night. By the time I get home, it's gonna be Saturday morning. Came back in my truck to get 2 things. This right here, this monster. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, okay, I guess you guys can't see me. So I went and got this little monster, this monster juice thing right here. These are pretty good, little mango loco flavor. I got a 3-hour drive home, so that pretty much sums my weeks. The next video, which is going to be the last video of this whole 360 video, I won't be recording with this camera. I'll be using something a little more high quality for that type of filming. And I'm going to go over this whole camera and what my thoughts were, using it throughout the week. I kind of like it though, but you guys will see, alright? So without further ado, I see you guys later. Be a good human, be kind to everybody, be the reason why somebody smiles, make somebody smile, wish me luck. Well, I guess when you guys see this video, it's because I uploaded it, so I made it home. Anyways, but yeah, I'm going to wish myself luck right now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, alright? Peace.